Hello there, I'm Daz. So, in this episode, I'm starting filming just outside Castle Volkihar, and I'm about to play through the quest Chasing Echoes, which means I'm going to be exploring Castle Volkihar with Serana and eventually making my way to the Soul Cairn.
I'm ready if you are.
Let's go then.
Come on, it's just around the side.
So I've played through this one a few times in the past, but it's been a while, to be honest. Well, he was a bit easy. But this one is surprisingly tough. Okay, so let's have some assistance.
I knew I heard something.
Got you. Okay, so that's the ramparts cleared. Now we'd best get to work on the enemies in the Undercroft.
I was sure I heard something.
A presence. A presence.
Okay, so from memory, we have these death hounds. And we have, I think, a feral vampire to deal with also. Very dark, I'm afraid. But I can't do much about that. Got you. Okay, let's check the feral for goods. Ring of Minor Destruction and Elven Dagger of Fear. I'll have a bit of that, thank you very much. Okay, so there's some vampire gauntlets. I'm going to pick those up.
I was sure I heard something.
A presence.
We also have a destruction skill book, a hypothetical treachery. I don't want to read that right now, so it can stay there.
Yes?
So we need to pull this lever in order to open the door to proceed further.
Take a left up here.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how dark this place was, to be honest.
Those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in to make that one.
Well, they have enough guard dogs. Okay, so I think a frostbite spider in here. Yes. See, it's all coming back to me. And now we've pulled this lever, we can advance to the next zone. Which, if I remember right, is going to be the courtyard. But don't quote me on that one just yet.
I sense a presence.
I knew I heard something.
There is no more life.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Okay, so just before I enter the courtyard, this is where we are. Okay, so we have a little puzzle to solve here.
Well, dead.
We have
like
some
we're-
missing
who's there?
crests.
I knew I heard something.
I better finish this guy off.
Done and done.
Okay. So, as I was saying, we have some missing crests that have to be placed in the correct configuration. And I just entered from this direction, so I think the first crest is in here somewhere. Here we are. That's one of them. You can also explore the East Tower. I'm not going to do that during this video. I've explored that before, but if it's your first time playing through this mission, I suggest you explore everything. Why not? That's the second crest located. And there is another one hiding somewhere. Here we are. The Half Moon crest. Forgive me, I'm just having a bit of a nosy around. Yes, so you can also explore the North Tower as well. That's what I was looking for. So that's one of the missing crests. That's another one. And there we have our solution.
Very
And we
clever,
can
my
move
guy.
on to the next
Very clever.
area.
I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower rooms.
I'm not sure where
We're
my
getting closer. Let's go.
conjuration spell has gone. Yep, he still exists. He's still hiding somewhere. I'm gonna have to recast him, I think. He's got lost. Yep, because he's not appearing. Okay, so we need to pull this chain. I'm gonna bring back my conjuration spell because we're gonna be needing him.
Never even seen this part of the castle before. Careful. I don't know what might be around.
There's some tough fighting to be had. Okay. Right, I'll try to remember to return to the map at regular intervals. Because this place is so dark, it might help to let people know exactly where we are. While they're fighting, I'm just having a bit of a nosy, making sure I'm not missing anything important. But I don't think there is anything. Really?
Done and done.
No.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I think it's just best to head. In the necessary direction and not to worry too much about the exploring. I really need to upgrade my one-handed skill. It's having trouble keeping up with the current enemies.
Knew I heard something.
Does someone live among the dead? Such an abrupt end to our game.
Okay, so we have a door here that I'm gonna pick. Was it even worth the effort? Not really.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure you're right, Sarana. And I think we're going to be running into more gargoyles.
I sense a presence.
You're not getting the best of me.
Such an abrupt end to our game. I sense a presence.
Who's there?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, so before I head up those stairs,
I sense
we have another pickable lock here.
a presence.
which leads to a chest, actually.
No one hides from the dead. There is no more life here.
Yeah, some of these skeletons have a really
Heard something?
large health bar.
Done and done.
The living are right to fear the dead.
Just making sure there's nothing too important on this bookcase.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
You've said that already, Serana. That's one of the problems having Serana on board. She has a tendency for repetition.
I sense a presence.
My bow's better than your bow, mate. Okay, so things are going quite well. I just need to wait for my friends to catch up, and here they are. And to proceed further, we need to pull this chain, which is gonna spring this gargoyle into existence.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it. Where'd you hear
Someone live among the dead.
Done and done.
So we can now enter this area, which, surprise, surprise, is going to lead
I knew I heard something.
to another gargoyle in just a moment. Here we are.
That'll teach you.
Okay, so at this point, we actually have a couple of choices for which direction we take.
Someone live among
You can pull this chain and head straight into this hall, or you can pick this expert lock and gain access to this area, which is worth exploring actually. From memory, there's a weapon rack in here that can hold some interesting weapons. So here we have Orcish Bow of Draining, I'll take that. And anything else that is enchanted. Virtuous Glass Battle Axe, I'll have that as well, thank you very much. I'm a sucker for enchanted weapons. What can I say? Okay, so now we've got a bunch of these to deal with.
I sense a presence. Death comes for you now. You hide from me?
Done and done.
Right, So we need to head over here now we've dealt with that bunch. And we are very close now to Valerica's study. This has been quicker than I remember, to be honest. So that is my current position. Anything over here? No. Let me guess. We're going to have to deal with another bunch of gargoyles before we can proceed further. Yes, I'm sure that's the situation.
I knew I saw something. Where'd you come from? We're getting close. I'm sure of it. Where'd you come from?
Right, I think that's the lot. It gets confusing when Serana keeps
I don't think we've reached the top
resurrecting
yet. I bet there's some kind of
previously defeated gargoyles.
message around here.
So let's brighten things up a little. We'll have a mage light
Getting
there.
close. I'm sure of it.
We'll stick a mage light up there as well. Because we have some interesting items in this room. So before we transition to the next area, we've got some vampire boots and a set of vampire royal armor. I'll also take the silver sword as well, for no other reason than I have not got one yet. So the vampire royal armor, if I just take a close look. There we are, Magicka regenerates 125% faster. It's not got the greatest stats, but it is a very nice looking piece of armor. And in order to move on, we need to pull a secret lever, and I think this is the
Leave it to my
one.
mother. Always smarter than I get.
And here we are in Valerica's study.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there.
Okay, so we're looking for Valerica's journal,
See if you can dig it up.
which is somewhere around here. It shouldn't take long to find. Here we are. This is the fella. I had trouble picking that up for some reason.
Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Okay then, so we're hunting for several items. While you're here, you may wish to have a look around for some nice alchemy ingredients. There is also an alchemy skill book right there, De Rerum de Renis. I'll grab the Daedra Heart. I'll grab the Hawk Feathers as well. But I'm not going to get too obsessed about that stuff. So here we have the finely ground bone meal. That's ingredient number 1. Soul gem shards. Ingredient number 2. I'm going to grab this black soul gem as well. And this grand soul gem. And another black soul gem. We can fill all of the empty soul gems quite easily in the soul cairn.
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
And just one more ingredient needed, which is going to be over here. And here we are. Right, I'm having trouble interacting with that. I'm going to have to grab the ones at the side. There we are, purified void salts. So, back to Serana. Give her the news that all of the ingredients have been collected.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Just get all of the ingredients into the vessel.
Okay, I heard you the first time.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Okay, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal to the Soul Cairn. Incredible.
Okay, so at the moment, this is how the journal is reading. It's asking us to enter the soul cairn. I'm guessing you want me to go first, dear Sarana. I thought so. Here goes. Ouch. Ouch.
Are you alright? That looked painful.
It was.
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The soul cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment. There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem. Not your first choice, I'd guess?
No, I don't really want to become a blood-sucking freak.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours. My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the ideal masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe. I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody. Have you made up your mind? Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the soul cairn. I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you. Oh, good. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Okay, so off we go. Fortunately for me, from past experience, I know how to get my soul back within about 2 minutes of entering the soul cairn. So I'm not going to have to worry about having a weakened soul for too long. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the video right there. And perhaps I'll make another installment chronicling the journey up to Valerica. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.